The Walking Dead. This is Season 7, Episode 5 of The Walking Dead. Its title is Go Getters. Let's do it. Okay, now we get to see what's going on with Maggie. She's not dead so far, so that's good.
Separation was small.
That's good. Don't just leave things on graves. I hate when people do that. It's gonna get stolen. Just keep it.
It feels like everything is wrong.
Well, your friends are dead, so yeah.
I'm still thinking about it. Just stay.
You don't have to think about it. You should stay.
It's nice to see you up.
Jesus!
There were a lot. Maybe hundreds.
Another deal.
Didn't look like hundreds.
Look, I'm a good guy. Stay the night.
Oh, you saint.
Maggie is pregnant.
Well, that's our mistake.
Whoa, fighting words.
You should come with us.
Somebody sucks at darts. Carl can't do darts because he's got an eye missing. That sucks.
I'll be fine. I better aim than you.
Oh, burn.
I'm not saving you anymore.
Yeah, you're on your own, girl. How does she get over that wall when she gets to the top of it? Isn't it just like slick on the outside? You just jump down, break your leg.
It's not me. I'm not a leader.
You're Jesus. You don't get to be more of a leader than that.
One of the only people I'd ever met who could say things that could make you smile and wince at the same time.
He did have that quality. Someone can't drive. Carl, come on. You shouldn't be driving at all because you suck, and you only got one eye.
The gates are open. There's fires. The music is coming from a car.
What the heck did you guys wake up to?
Dr. Carson told you to stay off your feet. I can't let you do this.
I'm not on my feet. I'm gonna get on a chair. So wait, why'd they get locked in? It's just a bunch of walkers having a rave at nighttime. I mean, I've been around fire pits in the middle of nowhere too. Jesus is like a ninja. Whoa, you must put a knife in Jesus' head. Maggie, where did you find a tractor? Thank goodness all those walkers were just getting in line with the tires that are slowly coming at them. So you had a car, and then Carl wrecks it, and then you just take off on foot? You guys had a bike and a car. Why are you walking?
I'm the one who has to look after the safety of this place.
By looking out the window and not actually helping.
I was just telling Ms. Caitlin to bring up some of her famous rhubarb preserves for you both. It's our way of saying thank you for helping out last night.
It's Ms. Maitland.
You just suck at names.
With you. I think we need to meet on that one-on-one just to explore.
You dirty old man. You just found roller skates? What? 2 sets of roller skates and they fit. Okay. Just some stray derby girl was wandering down that street and dropped her bag. So I'm assuming the saviors were the ones that set the fires and put the car out there, but why?
Hello?
I thought you want supplies from these people. Why are you trying to kill them?
What was the message? You said it was loud and clear.
Just, I actually don't know the message.
If you think about it, you still saved us.
Oh my gosh, you're such a kiss up.
Very, very dead. Extremely dead.
As dead as they come.
Real go-getters.
Title of the episode!
Actually, there is.
Don't you say anything. Gregory was gonna sell them out.
I hate this stuff. Tastes like ashtrays and window cleaner.
You're unsophisticated.
I'm gonna say it's from me. Not mention you, okay? I really want the headline on this one.
That's fair, I guess.
Take this to the Negan truck, okay?
It's like the Negan truck, like the Batmobile. He just named stuff after himself.
Can I just get a meal out of you?
You guys are monsters.
That's a solid meal, Gregory.
That's like the best kneel ever. He literally kneeled for a man in front of Jesus. That's gotta mean something.
You want to kill him too? We can do it.
Together, it'll be romantic. You guys are gonna kiss, aren't you? You're way too close. There they go, they're kissing. They grow up so fast.
I'll see you.
No. They won't.
Do you have an invisibility cloak?
They would have killed you first.
Honey, I'm talking to Jesus.
Yeah, don't interrupt. I'm praying?
I made progress with them today. You saw it.
That's not what I saw.
Yeah, well, that's what happened.
No, it looked like you were gonna... Never mind.
Say, dear, saviors can actually be quite reasonable.
There we go. He needed to be hit a long time ago. Did he steal the pocket watch from the grave? What did I tell you about leaving things out there, Maggie?
Can you find where Negan lives?
Burn it down, girl. Burn it down. Enid can just sneak in and out of places. Maggie, just keep the watch. Don't put it back there.
People told me you killed walkers and a car.
Honey, you can't kill a car.
There was this boy in high school.
You ran over the boy?
His car.
Yeah, you gotta be clear when you're saying things.
There's nothing marking the graves.
So I'll do balloons, which will, like, die in a couple days.
But I'm giving it to you.
Oh, look at presents. She's smoking his cigar. It's good. Don't let it go to waste. What is with these saviors not closing the back of their trucks when they drive away? Carl, get out of there. Your dad's gonna be mad. It was fun seeing Maggie in this episode, but I still want to see King Ezekiel because he was hot. Basically, they're at Hilltop. Maggie didn't lose the baby, but Gregory, the guy who runs Hilltop, is like, y'all need to get out of here because if the saviors come, they're gonna find out we made that deal. Jesus keeps taking up for them, and he's like, I'll talk to him, don't worry. Oh, and also Maggie gets Glenn's pocket watch and leaves it on his grave, which I don't get why people do that. Best case scenario, the elements are gonna ruin whatever it is. Worst case scenario, someone's just gonna steal it to be mean. Then back in Alexandria, Rick is loading up some people and they're gonna go scavenge for stuff for Negan, and Carl doesn't want to go, so he stays at home and he tells Michonne, he's like, my dad, this is crazy, I don't believe we should be doing this stuff. Then he sees that Enid's jumping over the wall to go to Hilltop and see Maggie, and he's like, girl, I'm not even gonna protect and chase after you anymore. Enid's walking by herself to Hilltop, but then a car speeds up and starts hitting walkers that are near her. And then the car just keeps crashing into things. And it's Carl, of course. Of course he came after her. And he had to break the car they were using. Then Maggie and Sasha are still at Hilltop because Gregory agreed to let them stay one night. They wake up because music's playing really loud. And they look out and music is blasting from this car in the middle of their area. And there's fires set and the gates open. They can't get out of their doors for some reason. So they kind of just stack some chairs and Sasha hops out of a skylight. And there's walkers that just start coming in. Maggie follows Sasha out even though she's supposed to be resting, and then she yells to Jesus to go help Sasha, and then they yell at some other people to go close the gates, and then Jesus and Sasha are fighting walkers, and that guy Gregory looks out his window and then just kind of like slinks back into the darkness like, I hope this gets taken care of. Sasha runs to the car and realizes that it's completely bolted closed, and there's like a little middle finger, and it's just blasting music and she can't get in to stop it. Then Maggie goes and finds a tractor and then runs over walkers and just crushes the car to get the music to stop. Then the next morning, despite the fact that they just saved Hilltop, Gregory still wants them to leave. And he's arguing with them, and then all of a sudden, the saviors show up. Gregory tells Jesus to throw them in the hall closet and to hide them so that they don't get found out and no one gets in trouble about their partnership. We also see Carl walking with Enid, and they're talking about, seeing people die and remembering it so he can kill them when the time comes. Then he finds some roller skates at the side of the road, and they skate, which was cutesy and weird. That one creepy guy that's, right under Negan, he shows up and he's like, hey, we need to talk, Gregory. Gregory's like, look, I got your message loud and clear last night, but he didn't even understand the message. The message they were sending is like, look, we can make walkers come attack you, and then we're gonna come save you, to be like, look, we're such great people, we can save you. Negan's dude then tells him about the old group of people they used to deal with and how they were killed by Alexandria people, but now it's cool because Alexandria is working for them. But he can tell that Gregory's not telling him something, and then Gregory's like, there's something else. He takes the Negan dude to the hallway closet, opens it, and Maggie and Sasha aren't inside, but there's a bunch of scotch, so he's like, I wanted to show you scotch. Negan's dude ends up taking all of it, and then is like, good job, I'm also taking half of all your crap. Oh, and I want you to kneel to me. Enid and Carl finally get to Hilltop, and they look out and they see the saviors there, and she's like, you didn't want to come for me, you wanted to find the saviors, and he's like, yeah, I want to kill them. They kiss, and then she's like, look, I don't want you to, but I can't stop you, so I'm gonna go into Hilltop now. Gregory's still wondering where Sasha and Maggie went, and Jesus is like, yeah, I stuck them in your bedroom closet. Gregory's all mad about it, and then Jesus is finally like, look, you want me to tell everyone about the deal you have with Alexandria? We will rat you out unless you just let them stay and stop being a dick. Gregory's all butthurt about the whole deal, but he's like, whatever, fine, you can stay. He goes over to Maggie and says something about saviors being reasonable, and he calls her dear, and she punches him right in the mouth, which he had coming. Then she sees that he totally stole the watch off of Glenn's grave. Like, what an a-hole. So Sasha, Maggie, and Jesus are looking out the window waiting for the saviors to leave, and they see the gate closed, so Maggie goes to go back to the trailer. Then Sasha asks Jesus if he can find out where Negan lives, but just to keep it between them two and not tell Maggie. Maggie walks back out to Glenn's grave and sees that Enid's sitting there, and she puts some balloons up on what she thought was Glenn's grave, but it was actually Abraham, but they weren't marked anyway. Later, when they're inside the trailer, Enid discovers that she marked the wrong grave and is like, well, I'm sorry about that, you know, I didn't know whose was whose. And Maggie's like, no, I was gonna use this watch to mark Glenn's, but, you know, there's freaking thieves out here. Also, she's like, we don't need to put anything on the grave because we can remember them in our heart, so you can have the watch. Then the three of them just sit there and pray over the meal they're about to have. We see the saviors are finishing loading everything up, and they're pulling their trucks away again, not closing the back of their trucks. Things can slide out, dude. We see Sasha is sharpening a knife and smoking the cigar that was in Abraham's pocket. And then we see that Jesus jumps into one of the open trucks, drinks some scotch, pours some out, and then he looks up because Carl's like, hey, and Carl's just tucked in the back. Seriously, your dad's gonna be mad. And then credits. It's cool to see Maggie and Sasha again, and also be sure, did she lose the baby or not? Because, you know, that might have happened. But a lot of the characters are still kind of in very different places mentally and physically, so it's going to be weird jumping around to each one of them. So I think that's it. If I forgot anything or left anything out, if you guys want to talk about anything, drop a comment. Don't forget to do the things. Rate, comment, subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Until next time.